How's it going, everybody? MrScaryMuffin here, and I got something a little special to show you guys. Longtime viewers may remember a little game we played before called UHC Mafia. Well, I built a nice little schematic here, and I'm going to show you guys the in and out of the schematic, and then I will show you guys how to install the schematic into your area. Basically, what I've done here is I designed a game box, sort of like what Sethbling's been doing with his little bedrock boxes. Of course, it's a little bit larger because the box itself also makes the game. UHC Mafia is a ultra hardcore game. Basically, your health doesn't regen, but instead of killing each other, you work together to complete a monument. However, there's still killing involved because amongst all the people working together, there are going to be some traitors. And the traitors will try to prevent people from completing this monument by sabotage and by murder. All that kind of good stuff. The Mafia members will know who each other are, but everybody else will not know who the Mafia members are. So the Mafias can work together in secret. Alright, so I'm going to show you guys basically what happens is this is meant to be loaded onto any map. It's got a spawn pad here that you may recognize. Basically, so you'll spawn on top, it'll teleport you into the lobby room, which is underneath this Mafia Monument stuff. Made a little hole for myself. It's right here. So it'll teleport you into this lobby area where everybody can be waiting. You can't get out of here. You'll be in adventure mode, and meanwhile, it's got the rule books in here in case anybody wants to catch up on the rules. There's 30 rule books there, so should be enough for everybody. It's quite extensive. If you have watched previous season, you'll get the gist of it. And of course, we'll also have a game coming up very soon as well, so do look out for that. Yeah, bunch of rules. You guys can always download this schematic, install it yourself. I'll show you how to do it. But what happens is there's a game preparation where whoever is running the game will be teleported into this box here, and they can set up white wool for villagers, black wool for Mafia. So for example, if you have 13 players playing, you may want something like 3 black wool and 10 white wool. So you'll put 3 black wool, 10 white wool into the dispenser. When you're ready, you can always return back to the lobby, but when you're ready, you hit the start game, and it will teleport people one after another into this randomizer box. And they will hit the dispenser, get a white wool, and then this little clock circuit will determine which wool they got and assign them to the team automatically. And they'll also send them a little message telling them whether they became Mafia or whether they became Villager. Once all the wool is out of the dispenser, this circuit will fire, and that will start the game. It will set the time to day, and it will send a tell to all the Mafia members who their Mafia teammates are. So you don't need to have admin on a server in order to run the game, but you do need to have somebody prepare the game. And I did that just because people sometimes like to mess around with the Mafia ratio, and I figure like, hey, you know, if you want more Mafia or fewer Mafia, you can always change it however you like. Just make sure you have exactly enough wool for every person in the game. Otherwise, it's not going to work. Alright, so let's get out of here. I'll show you guys how to install this real quick. So we're going to make a new world here. Call it UHC Mafia 3. Why not? Make a new world. I'll take a little bit wrong for there. Oh, this is a relatively good one. The couple ones I tried before were just like jungles, and I hate jungles. Such a bad place to start. Although this looks like it's a lot of water. Oh well. It'll suffice for now. I'm just going to wait for it to load up a little bit. So what you need to do is you'll need to download a couple of things. You have to download this schematic. You need to go to Sethbling.com as well. If you go to Sethbling.com, you get to this screen. Go to the downloads. MC Edit filters. If you don't have MC Edit, you can download it right here. I'll put the link up as well. And the one you want is command block sign. So you want to download that, and then once you download it, wherever you downloaded it to, you can put it into your MC Edit, go to the app data, go to the most recent version, and put it into the filters folder. So it needs to go into the filters folder right there. So once you got that done, you're going to exit out of that, and you're going to start up your MC Edit. So the three things you got: MC Edit, you got the schematic, and you got the command block thing. So we're going to open up the map. We are going to import the schematic, which is the Mafia Monument. And the first thing you want to do is you just plop it down roughly where you spawned, and nudge the thing downwards using the Z button so that you can see the spawn spots like that. It's good. And I want to center it roughly where the spawn spots are. That way when people spawn, they will spawn on top of this thing. And then we'll bring it back up until we see that netherrack half slab, like so. When you got that set up, hit the import button, and it will import everything in there. And while everything is still selected, you might as well run the filter. You want that command block sign filter that you created or you downloaded, and that will make sure that all the teleportation stuff within there is customized to the map that you just created. I'm just gonna move the little players here so that way I can show you guys how these things work in the game. And of course, save. Very important to save. And then we'll get out of there. We'll go back into the UHC Mafia area. And so what normally happens is you will spawn, get teleported inside, and then a person will need to go into the game prep room, and I'm only playing by myself, so let's put myself on the Mafia team. You could of course return back to the lobby if necessary, but most likely once you set up, you're gonna start the game. I get thing, and you can see right there in the chat, it tells me I was Mafia, and then when the game actually started, it tells me that who's on my team. So if there's more people, it would tell me that as well. And now I am also in survival. I can actually break blocks again. I think this map is actually pretty bad, so we're not going to keep this one for the actual game. The monument is designed so that the doors only open at night. A lot of the rest of the stuff is explain the rules. Hope you guys enjoy it. Let me know if you do in the comment below, and stay subscribed to the channel because we will be playing UHC Mafia with the Ground Fox and BPS gang very soon. Alright guys, see you later. Bye now.